This is CapuLegacy, the official complete remake of Capuchin V1 built from the ground up by some developers at Banana Analytics, and with it releasing soon, as in February 15th, I'll be going over every sneak peek I could find about this game, so let's get into the video. Firstly, I'll be looking over the videos I could find. This first video is made by the owner of the project, CBB, promoting and explaining CapuLegacy. It's literally exactly what I said not too long ago, except for the fact that we could see the computer is almost identical to the Capuchin V1 computer, and there's a board saying play Capuchin. This will most likely take you to the Metastore to download actual Capuchin. I gotta say, they did a fantastic job with the environment. It looks very nice and identical to V1. Video 2. This video takes place inside of the shop, which looks very cool. Other than the extremely funny video, we can actually take a closer look at this perspective. We can see the ATM on the left side of this image, the Roomba in the mirror's reflection, plus the outside window area we could find a Capuchin V1 shop. By the way, the behavior of the Capuchin shown in this video is important and will come up later. Number 3. Okay. Other than that, we can see that this takes place in the second floor shop. Even the bed, shelf, and sign are all here from V1. Number 4. This sneak peek shows us a room inside of the shop as seen with the similar textures from earlier. It's the video player room. It would be peak if the couch is bouncy and the TV plays the original monkey videos from V1. Number 5. This nostalgic video is just a Capuchin looking around in forest. Now there isn't anything new from this video, so let's move on to the next video. Video 6. This video is another Capuchin jumping off a tree branch into lower forest. Now I do see a few things. Number 1, you could see zero gravity in the lower forest beneath the Christmas lights below the bridge. Number 2, you can see that this icy area in upper forest. Number 3, the playground set is back, plus potentially the vent behind it as well. Let's move on to the next video. Number 7, this video is based off of a trend that went popular around a month ago as the script is being written. But we can actually see inside of level 1's entrance, plus we can confirm that the vent behind the playground is back. Number 8, this video shows someone quote-unquote playing CapuLegacy with CBB. But I'm gonna be honest here, I don't even know if you can call this playing with them. And this video does introduce something new to the Capuchin V1 space. Can you see it? In the doorway area under the stairs to the second floor of shop, it looks like there's a corridor/tunnel there. I wonder if this is the entrance to Sandbox, as in it being a reference to old Sandbox's entrance in V1. If not, I wonder what's there. Number 9, this video is pretty interesting. It is a tutorial on how to run fast in CapuLegacy. However, we do get a few bits of info from this video. Number 1, we get a better angle stump, and it shows us that the rule board in the exact same spot it's been in the last 3.5 years. Plus, we get a sneak peek at what cosmetics will be in the game as well. And that there's a stand to equip and de-equip them instead of having to run over to shop every single time you want to change your cosmetic. Number 2, this forest is no longer Christmas themed compared to the other videos in this video. What? That sounded weird. Number 3, the movements seem to be modified gorilla tag locomotion, but seems to be faster, referencing the old Capuchin V1 movement, being faster to match the energy of the game. Number 10, this is a funny video. It shows the video player in all its glory. However, there isn't much other than that for this video, so let's move on. Number 11, this video is, well, how do I say this? This video totally wasn't recorded on the Virtual Boy and exported at 120p resolution. Anyways, this is our first look into level 2. The V1 advertisement area in the corner of the main room of level 2 is also there too. Number 12, hi EJ. But anyways, this video is EJ going ballistic in the Sandbox zero gravity area. EJ also mentioned in the title that this was done by ragdolling, which seems to be integrated in the previous videos as well. This is peak to see. Alright, that's it for all the videos I could find, so let's talk about the images. There is an obscene amount of screenshots I have. I can't even believe how much there are. There's probably more than the Capuchin V3 analysis. Number 1, we can see that this image shows us the entrance area to the Capuchin Labs. It's really going to bring me back to 2022. Additionally, this image seems to show us what the entrance of level 2 looks like at a different angle. However, this level is now flooded, which is a reference to the old level 2 state that it was in V1 when it first released and in beta testing builds. Man, I am so excited to see how they pull off level 3, because we've been waiting for this for the past forever. Again, this poll shows us the Sandbox game mode will be available on launch day. I can't wait to rain chaos across the rag. Additionally, this screenshot shows that people want to add light probes into the horror levels. Let me explain what light probes are. They are components that sample and store baked lighting information, like aka indirect light, colors, and shadows, at specific endpoints within a scene. So, in simpler terms, They allow moving objects to be affected by the lighting in the scene without using real-time lighting, and for the quests lineup, it eliminates the cost of real-time lighting / shadows. Ooh, very spooky indeed. I just realized that the water barrier actually has a replaced texture from V1, and replaced the water effect that was there originally. This next image shows us our first good sneak peek into level 1. It is just really cool since it's almost identical to Capuchin V1, which I'm really excited to see and experience in-game. Okay, this is pretty important. This is the upper forest. Let's break it down a bit. Number 1, Snowland exists and is the blue trail area I mentioned earlier. Number 2, the OG trampoline plus slide is back as well. Number 3, if you look closely, you could see a gravestone on the left of Snowland, and this is to honor Jacket's dog, an old moderator in Capuchin V1. They did it! They brought back the old monkey video! Well, this image is a little cursed and funny at the same time. Well, this is cool. This image shows us the inside of the OG mod room in the vents. History better not repeat itself with people getting in there somehow. Get out the way! Anyways, this is just a closer look into the red baboon. No, don't you even think. This is a really cool sneak peek to the shop. It has some pretty cool features, such as you could see some of the few OG cosmetics you could see in the image of people wearing them and on the shelves on the right of the image. Additionally, you could see that the OG shop design is back, and Garrett's dog model is there as well, on the right of the purple Capuchin on the left. And this next sneak peek shows us 21 remade cosmetics coming to CapuLegacy. These look very awesome and I can't wait to wear them. And this is another sneak peek for cosmetics, although it contains less and rivals the previous designs a bit, so this may be from a different time periods in development. This next image shows us the exit to the main entrance of level 2. I can't wait to experience this for the first time in 3 years. Especially when the RGB monkeys would just kinda get stuck there. Alright, this is our first look into Sandland. It includes the V1 umbrellas, water, and towels. Additionally, it naturally gives off liminal space vibes, which I don't like very much. Okay, this is Twinkle Winkle Third Eye. Why isn't that his name? And apparently it has actual Capuchin lore somehow. Here's the lore summarized. A Capuchin Labs admin, Crystal, invited Michael Williams to work on an experiment, and he ended up messing around with it and it caused mass murder within the labs. So yeah, that's interesting to say the least. This is our first look into Snowland. The original slides are back as well, just don't make it so that the wireframe looks like V1. This sneak peek shows us the lower section of forest in all its glory. It is very peak, especially with the lighting, it looks very nice. This image shows us the return of single player, which I cannot wait to see after almost 4 years of it being broken. Like, I don't understand why it had to be. It was peak. I don't understand it. You actually had to run. The monster showed no mercy. This next image is a very cool render of the Sandbox map. I can't wait to be able to spawn a bunch of ragdolls and explode them into Mars. Ooh, this next render is actually very cool to see. It shows all the Capuchin monsters, including Dave, the baboons, and the Capuchin. But if level 3 is going to be a guaranteed level on launch day, then how come there is no level 3 monster? I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is another look to the into level 2, including all the monsters, but the purple baboon? I really hope this doesn't come up later. This image is another look into Upper Forest. I do see a potential entrance to Sandland across the forest, since Snowland is behind where the screenshot was taken. What the heck is even happening to them? They're like squished together. Wait, what the heck? Why do they look like that? Okay, this is getting a little too far, but wait, did EJ really say green is cheating? Oh my god. This sneak peek shows us the return of the OG mini-chins. You better give Red back his guitar. Okay, okay. This model started off looking like this, and it was improved to look like this. That is a really big upgrade. It definitely shows its own characteristics and charm. Oh my god. Is this a sneak peek to the return of Banana PvP? We actually never got this game mode in V1. It was just leaked in a beta testing video done by Parku, which we don't talk about Parku anymore. But that was really sad that it never came out, but not anymore. I wonder if it'll be a launch day game mode. Coolio, this is another shop/cosmetic sneak peek. They are doing a really good job here recreating V1, and I can't wait to play it. Again, another peak shop sneak peek, specifically the second floor. I wonder which cosmetics will be on the shelves. I wonder if it could relate back to V1's. Okay, this is a wider shot of the first floor shop. Plus, you can see some of the cosmetics from earlier and the Roomba. This screenshot represents the baboons from earlier inside of the Capuchin level 2. I'm gonna be honest here, This would make us such a good April Fool's update. Like, do the same thing with Dave, and they would, like, I'm pretty sure that's just the model it's just using a subdivision surface. Alright, let's move on to the next image. Wait, is this what I think it is? Is this our actual first official look into level 3? This actually looks really terrifying, and I can't wait to see this in game to see its extent. This is future me, by the way, but essentially I want to be honest here. While researching for this video, I remember seeing a few additional sneak peeks for level 3 earlier in the year, but for some reason I can't find them anywhere. And I can't be the only one who remembers them. But anyways, let's move on to the next image. Okay, there is too much Kool-Aid. We need to send this room as a sneak peek inside of level 2, and it has an awfully tall ceiling, scratches on the wall, plus some red eyes in the dark. I wonder if this is one of the baboons. It's probably the purple baboon, to be honest with you. Okay, here's another sneak peek to the banana PvP. This is absolutely awesome, and it represents the old one pretty well, with the orange lighting and stuff. I can't wait to see this. Ooh, this is another sneak peek to level 2. I can see a new cage, scratches from earlier, new crates, and a key, which I can imagine will get used to get into level 3. This is actually awesome. Oh my, this is a sneak peek to the Sandbox mode, which there's a lot going on here. If you could really place down monsters from all the horror levels inside a Sandbox, it would make sense so you can make your own custom levels, which would actually be such a cool idea and would open up so many new opportunities for videos. Ooh, a dedicated sneak peek to the Roomba, and the original boombox is there too on that lower shelf. This is really pretty, what the heck? This is showing the light map of all the horror maps and the Capuchin map itself. Wait, level 2 looks off. It doesn't look, it looks sorta similar to old level 2. But it doesn't look like an exact copy of it, since the layout isn't very consistent with the old one, meaning this could actually be a unique and familiar experience for the first time in like forever. This sneak peek is just a bunch of older Capuchin level 2 sneak peeks for CapuLegacy. This is extremely cool to see, showing the entrance, the exit we'd seen earlier, and the main red lit area. This is another sneak peek for Forest, Upper Forest specifically, but I don't see anything new from this image, so let's move on. This is really cool. The winner of a poster contest is having the poster get put in game. I cannot wait to see mine. It's gonna be peak. Ooh, this is the tape room from level 1. In order to open it, you need to enter in the key card next to the vent to level 2. I wonder if the video played by the tape will change at all, or I'll just use the original one. This is our first look into Zero Gravity. It looks so nostalgic to see after almost 4 years. This area is a closer look to the area in the shop with the replica of Forest. I wonder if you'll be able to glitch inside of it just like V1, or there'll be some kind of sneak peek inside of the stump in there. Okay, this is pretty interesting and important. This image brighten reveals the entrance to level 3 as shown with the text on the floor and the vault-like door. This is very cool and I can't wait to see how level 3 turns out. This is apparently the final sneak peek for CapuLegacy. It is the final result of shop. We can even see a new shelf under the shop sign, showing all the cosmetics planned for this game, excluding the upstairs area. But I cannot wait to show you guys what I used to wear in V1. It's really goofy, but I can't wait. Alright, that's all the main images I could find about the sneak peeks for CapuLegacy. Now let's go over the lore, the few lore aspects of things. Firstly, this screenshot from the CapuLegacy Discord server is shown to be a hint to the current story to the CapuLegacy lore. Since this game is a direct remake of V1, its lore is most likely identical / mostly similar to V1. And this image talks about the purple baboon, and how it doesn't exist and should be reported if seen. Which is interesting, it's almost like it is trying to be hidden away. Where have I heard that before? Anyways, this next image confirms my most recent thought about Capuchin V1 being similar to CapuLegacy lore, as shown with the progress report of Michael Williams. Which put into perspective, what happened to Michael Williams? This next image was above the level 3 sneak peek, and shows us just an empty status report, which I wonder what it means. It's almost like, I wonder if it's a status check for the level 3 monster, or something else. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here, that seems to wrap up this video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.